Hey guys, how are ya? Back with another video here. Now, I think this is gonna be something of a special video, I guess. Now I'm certainly aware that this video is gonna be off scheduling wise, and I'll explain as I go along. But I think I'm just gonna talk about it anyway. Now this video I'm gonna be talking about will be Power Rangers. Um, now, I say it's off because we're already in September, and August 28th marked its 20th anniversary of the show, Power Rangers. You know, 93 to 2003, you can do the math. Um, but so I'd like to just do my own video talking about my little history of Power Rangers, I guess. Alright, let's get started. Now, as with me in Power Rangers, um, now, I'm a child of the 90s. Born in 92. Um, now, I've been a fan of the show, like, since I was a kid, like with most people, I guess, depending on when you were born. Uh, but and but yeah, I pretty much grew up with the show. Now, uh, did I ever watch it on broadcast television as opposed to videotapes? If I have, I believe I might have, but some of those memories are kind of fuzzy, But I do remember as a child I watched some of my videotapes I used to have, um, some of my old MMPR tapes, uh, and and indeed, I have seen both movies too. MMPR the movie and the Turbo movie. I've seen them both and I own them too. Um, but yeah, like I said, so in my own way, I did grow up with Mighty Morphin. Seeing and there's of course Zeo, Turbo, and In Space. Um, like I said, did I ever watch any of those episodes on broadcast television? Well, I think as I got older, I remember being able to watch certain episodes and all. Um, like I said, some memories are maybe a little vague. I'd have to go back in time or whatever to see if I actually do remember watching the show on broadcast television, as opposed to whether my mind is messing with me. But yeah, I know, and indeed, I did have a few toys growing up too, and I remember when I was in like kindergarten, I used to have the like if any of y'all are familiar with the Automorphin flip heads, I remember I used to have the Turbo flip heads uh, that came out like right after the movie came out, and when like Tommy and friends were around as the Turbo Rangers. Don't know what happened to them, but I used to have them. Um, let's see. And I do also remember having the uh, as for Power Rangers in Space, I did see the as for the action figures, I had like red, blue, black, and silver. The Battle Ice figurines. You may or may not know which ones I'm referring to, and if you don't, you can look them up. And Google's your friend. Um, but yeah, and I think Power Rangers was still going on when I was in elementary school. I think I do remember watching Power Rangers in Space. Um, at least a few episodes, anyway. I think. Mind you, I'm just going by memory here, so just bear with me. Now, for Lost Galaxy, I vaguely remember watching some episodes because it came out in '99. I was in first grade when it came out, second grade when it ended. Well, there are some episodes that kind of stick out in my mind as to which ones I've got a vague recollection of having watched, like um, the team up that they did with the Space Rangers. Um, let's see. Um, that's there's a couple episodes that stick out in my mind. If I ever do a review of the Lost Galaxy, I'll be sure to tell you which episodes I vaguely remember seeing. Uh, let's see, and Lightspeed Rescue. Yeah. Um, I think I remember watching a couple episodes. Let's see. Like the Titanium Ranger saga. I think I vaguely remember watching their team up with uh, Lost Galaxy. Uh, uh, and like I said, I'd have to go back in time to, I guess, refresh my memory. So. Oh, and I think as far as the Lost Galaxy, I think I remember watching a few episodes of the Magna Defender saga. Um, but yeah, I know when Time Force came out. Uh, let's see. I think I remember watching. I think like, how I remember. I think around the time I think when Wild Force came out, I think it would play. I think 1 day per week. They would Monday through Thursday they would play a Time Force episode, and then on Friday they would um, do a new episode of Wild Force. I think that's how it went. I'm pretty sure. Um, um, I remember watching a few episodes of Wild Force too, like the first episode I think I remember watching was the third episode in, called Click Click Zoom, which is uh, a takeoff of the Saliva album Click Click Boom, uh, where Red and Yellow Rangers were kind of at conflicts regarding Red's leadership because he had just joined the team and become a leader and all. If you've seen that episode, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Um, I remember watching a few episodes of Ninja Storm too. Um, Down Thunder, yeah. Like Ninja Storm came out when I was in fifth grade and carried over to when I was in sixth grade. Dino Thunder through Mystic Force. Uh, we're all on during my middle school years, which was 2006 through no 2003 to 2006. Now with SPD, I didn't. I actually accidentally missed out in the first episode, but I caught the. I was already into the second episode when I caught it, but I watched it, and I just kept. I was able to wake up every morning in time to actually catch the episode, the latest episode, until the episode called Perspective, which I had to go out that day, and I missed that episode. Kind of threw me off a little bit, but you know. But thanks to Netflix, I've seen the whole season now. But I've actually seen all the seasons now, thanks to Netflix. Excuse me. Thank you, Netflix. And it only took 2 years, by the way. But yeah, then that was Operation Overdrive. Highly underrated season, in my opinion. Mm. Uh, the only episodes I watched was the season premiere. I thought it was pretty good. I guess I came on during my freshman year of high school. It was like 2006. I didn't see a full episode past that. I guess I don't know. But I guess that I've seen the whole season now. As a PR season, uh, 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 it's very underrated. I don't know why people. I don't know why it gets so much flack. I did a video on that earlier, so you can probably check that out if you want to. But yeah, Jungle Fury, another highly underrated season. Um, um, yeah, Jungle Fury. Don't know what to say about that, but just I don't know. Well, like I said, highly underrated season. Um, and there's RPM, which I know is one of the most, in recent times, one of the most well-loved seasons right out there. And we've got Samurai, which I know a lot of people it caught a lot of flack with people. I can understand why. And then now we're into Megaforce. Now, see, I know Mighty Morphin through Time Force was the original Saban. They acquired Power Rangers during Wild Force, and then Ninja Storm through RPM. Now we're back. Saban got it back. Now we're into Megaforce. Now, now, am I a fan of Super Sentai? You may ask. I am. You know, I think I might have found out about it through when I was still in high school. I don't remember at one point. But I think over the last couple of years, I became more and more knowledgeable about it. I've not seen every single Sentai out there, but I do consider myself a fan. Um, uh, but I'm trying, I'm trying to get more into it. But uh, now, if you're wondering what my top 5 PR seasons are, see, in no particular order. Let's see, Lost Galaxy. You know, if there was any way to start with the post Zordon era, Lost Galaxy did it very well. Lightspeed Rescue, it's now I know I think there are some people that didn't like it, and hell, it is between Lost Galaxy and Time Force, which is both pretty good seasons are. But I don't know. I mean, is it underrated or overrated? Well, it is what it is. Let's put it that way. But I guess in its own way, it's kind of like a humane season in a sense. Like, it had a nice touch to it. Like, uh, uh, like interesting combination of like humor and seriousness and pretty cool mechs. Mechas and suits and had pretty good cast and I like its realism. Operation Overdrive and Jungle Fury, like I mentioned, both very underrated seasons. They're on my top 5 too. And RPM, also, uh, it was very well written and very well executed too. Um, so now with me as a fan, I'm not this I'm not this nitpicky person. I don't nitpick each and every flaw it has. And it does have its flaws. The show does, but I just try to enjoy the show for what it is, regardless of any and all flaws it has. Like with Samurai, I can understand where people don't like it, uh, but um, I just look past it and I enjoy it for what it was. So, and what do I think of Megaforce so far? It's decent. Uh, I don't want to call it the worst, but it's by no means perfect. But then again, that's kind of subjective right there. But um, yeah, but it's decent. I might do a separate video on what do I think of it so far. You know, but so far it's decent. So yeah, I think I'm running out of time here. I don't know, but anyway, that's my history of sorts, I guess. Power Rangers. If there's anything I didn't cover, I'm sorry. I explained myself as best I could, I guess. So tell me, um, Are you a fan of Power Rangers or Super Sentai? Or both, maybe? So, tell me, uh, what are your top 5 Power Rangers? Um, what do you like about it? Just tell me. Let's talk about Power Rangers. Just all right. Sorry if I'm getting a little tongue-tied here. I guess I don't know, but just tell me. Uh, just I don't mean to sound redundant here, but just tell me what. Uh, what's your history with Power Rangers? Why don't you explain to me in the comments below, or if you want to do a video response, go ahead. All right. So I guess that's me. That's it. Alright, this is my little history of sorts with Power Rangers. Alright, Kumo D21, signing out.